where you said that, well, if he's not making X amount of money, then he should, or I don't know exactly how you framed it.
I think
you
you
said get your bread up.
I just meant that if he is not financially ready to be taking women on dates, why are you getting yourself into the position to be taking
but I have a
women
question
on
for you. So you're 18, right?
Yes.
But so, I mean,
enough.
do you, what?
I said old enough.
Marriage.
That's a total non sequitur. That's totally unrelated to the conversation.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Can you not like insert these non sequiturs that are totally
I'm trying.
unrelated to the...
Let me push this back for a second so I can just,
Push what back?
This right here.
No, you got to pull it, bring it back.
But so she doesn't talk.
Then I won't talk. You can't hear me. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, but I imagine you're probably like the guys you're interested in are probably 18, 19, 20, 21. They're in college. I could be wrong. Maybe you prefer older men, but
Older men.
18, 19, 20-year-old guys probably, you hear the broke college kid, should they not be dating because they're broke?
It depends on what you mean by dating.
Also,
taking them on dates, no. Not if it's an expensive restaurant.
Also, do you feel that way towards people who have lower income, that they just shouldn't be
Feel what
allowed
way?
to go on
I never
dates?
said they're not allowed. I never said they're not allowed.
I don't know the exact framing, but it seemed like you shouldn't be going on dates if what?
If you are not financially ready to take a woman on a date.
How much
said the
how much
career
should
focus on your
If you're
career.
if you're a broke college student and then you're not allowed. If you want to put it that way,
Wait, you're
then
not allowed?
Allowed,
yeah.
the way that you put it.
Well, you're a broke, well, I don't know if you're broke, but you're a college student.
Wait, are you a virgin? I just have a question.
I'm literally just not even.
Okay, sorry.
How is that?
Because I was going to say, guys want most of the time. And so it's like, why? It's like, I don't know. That's where I was taking this. I know you guys are all super traditional, but like, anyways,
Not me, apparently.
Okay, derailed, cool. So,
Sorry.
I-
The college student having enough money to date. That line, that train.
go ahead, continue with your...
Okay, broke college students should not be taking women on dates. Honestly, if you want to take me to the beach and you're broke, go ahead. That's a nice date, sure. But like,
Would you be disappointed by that date?
no, absolutely not.
Okay.
It honestly, to me, like personally, like if you're a cool guy and you have a great personality, nothing else matters. Looks, I mean, I kind of need you to look good a little bit, or I can't. But if
Physically
attractive. That's just how I feel about it.
So, I mean, do you guys live in Miami? What part of Florida?
Orlando area.
Yeah.
Which
Orlando?
area? Oh,
Orlando.
Orlando. So, like, what would a first date look like? One that's paid. How much should a guy pay for that? For a first date?
For a first date,
Yeah.
it
If
depends
he's
on the
into-
guy.
Like on
Honestly.
me?
It depends
Yeah.
on the guy.
How much do you think you should
Well,
pay for a first date?
I went on a first
It's
date
like Chick-fil-A.
to like
acceptable?
Chick-fil-A. Oh, like I don't know, like
Wow.
$6.
I would.
We're
that-
not 12.
Is that an
I eat like a
acceptable?
pigeon. I don't know.
I forgot.
Is Chick-fil-A or Cheesecake Factory, is that
No,
acceptable?
if
That
you
is
wanna take me on a
acceptable.
date,
I would
we're
accept
not
it.
going
Oh,
there.
no. Hold on. Stop. Go ahead.
No, it is not. If you want to take me on it, wait, Cheesecake Factory? They have everything.
Okay.
Why? It's the Lord's chicken.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A, I'll go there myself. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm curious. I have a question. You said, speaking to his ability to provide, paying on the first date. I'm curious to know if paying on a first date is what you use as a metric of his ability to be the breadwinner. How did y'all come to that conclusion? Because a guy can pay on the first date and ultimately not end up being the breadwinner. So why is that the metric that y'all use to determine if he's...
Beaten Cheeks donated $100.
Yeah, thank you, Cheeks. Good to see you, man.
Equals virgin, under 25, non-argumentative, modest, pretty without makeup and without plastic, not thirsting online. If you don't meet these requirements, you are not traditional at all.
Womp womp.
I don't know where the
Based.
25
wait, what?
Yeah,
number
thank
came
you,
from.
Cheeks.
but-
Based, super based.
Thanks for the
Almost.
100.
I'm just
Appreciate it,
not
man.
20, under 25 anymore.
You had a question for her.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, how is that the metric that y'all use to determine if a guy can be the breadwinner? Because also things might not work out. He just paid for the first date and y'all didn't progress into anything. And then on top of that, What if you get in a relationship with him and he loses a job or he faces a financially hard time?
That's why that's why it's through thickness or through whatever. What is it?
Richer
and poor. Yeah, you just.
But what I'm saying is that gateway. You saying I want a man to pay on the first date because I want a man to be the provider.
Yeah, to prove that he's the provider.
But like also
that doesn't prove that he's the provider. That just proves that he's willing to pay for you on the first date because he likes you.
If it's Cheesecake Factory,
he's providing me a full tummy and I don't have to pay for it. That's you providing. Provider.
But both
that doesn't prove he's going to be a provider.
But it's like a
just the first date.
I get that, but I get that. But if you're saying
date.
that's what the gate, like that's the entryway to it. It could go all kinds of ways after that.
You're gonna stick it out if you're like in it. If you're like.
I really want to add here. You know, both of you are taking a stance of, we want the man to be the provider, right? But you're also both in college or university.
She's not in college.
No, I'm referring to you two.
Oh,
sorry.
Yes.
You're both in college and university, or even you actually. Yeah, you have a well-paying job by the sounds of it. So you want your man to be a provider, but you're also expecting him to be a provider while not having the time to give him what would be there in return.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say you did. I'm saying that you're going to school because you want to provide for yourself, yet you would be upset if a man took you to Chick-fil-A for a date.
No.
She would be happy.
I would.
But
To prove that they are going to be the provider, if that's what I'm like, you think I'm saying, if you take me to Chick-fil-A, that's not proving you're going to be a provider, right?
I mean, it could be some,
no,
depending
definitely
on your
not.
income.
No, I feel like anyone would agree. Definitely.
Why does
cheesecake?
done.
Why does provision have
BJ's is best.
Why is provision exclusively financial?
What's
I think
provision?
From my perspective, I make more than my husband. I can say that. He loves me. I'll be forgiven for that. It's
I could ask you so many questions on it. Go on.
He provides a lot more for me than just being that financial fortitude. He is salaried. I am commission only, so there's definitely stability in what he has to offer, but provisions means significantly more to me and my faith than can you pay the bills.
Yeah.
100%.
Right. I was gonna say that. That's why I said like I don't go on just dates, just random dates. So it's hard for me to like say it, but like it shows more not just financial, but when I see provide, it's like protection, be the leader of the home. Things like that. So I see that it's more of like a mindset than a amount of money.
Exactly.
That was beautifully said.
Yes.
Thanks. Praise God.
Truly.
Praise God.
I think as a woman though, like as her career, not me as a woman, but
like, what?
As a woman's career progresses, as she inevitably gets older and she's more capable of just providing for herself, certainly it occurs to me under those circumstances, aside from tradition, it occurs to me that she should also pay for herself on a date as her money increases. Because like for me, for example, if I'm dating a woman I'm 34, say she's also 34 and she's an attorney or whatever, she's, whatever she is, she makes 6 figures a year. And why am I going to pay for the first date?
She'll spoil you in other ways.
Why?
Probably for Christmas.
First of all,
why?
Okay.
You make 6 figures a year, you're an attorney. I'm not going to pay for the first date.
I think like whoever asks should pay, and then on top of that, like it can flip flop like all the time. Like
you'll
take
find
her out,
a girl that
she
she'll
takes
pay.
you out.
Yeah, but how many
She'll take you
first
on
dates?
vacations.
How many first dates end up at the second date?
Wait, I
Be
know
honest.
so many girls.
How many
that are
first dates do you go on that
Every
don't go?
first date that I've ever been on has led to a second date.
How many dates have you been on? You've been
3.
She's traditional AF.
That's
Okay,
my point.
please scoot your mic to the edge. Scoot it that way. That way. Yep. All right. Yeah.
Wait, does Culver's count
Versus
as
like
a date?
if I were
Does
dating
Culver's
like
count as
a
a date?
21-year-old.
Culver's? What is that?
You don't know what Culver's is?
No, what's
What's
that?
that?
Oh my goodness.
It's like good times.
It's like
only
In
it's
and
way
Out.
overrated.
Here,
Okay.
I'm going to read a couple chats here. We have Shannon Lacey. As a man, I see men know how to treat women and women know what to expect from men. But the problem is most women don't know how to treat a man